Hello and welcome to my reaction to episode 6 of Mobile Suit Gundam 083 Stardust Memory. So yeah, last episode was pretty good. Main character went pretty retarded at the end in a very similar way to Amuro and Kami from the earlier Gundam. Basically just ignored order, took the Gundam, went into space without ever having any fight into space, so not aware of how to be good at fighting in space. Totally got destroyed. Not only destroyed some of the mobile suit, but got hurt himself. It did show that Nina really cared for him at the end. We got introduced to two new characters, seemingly like the leader of this New Zealand guy that we're seeing, plus Sima, one of the captain, like Gato, and she seemed very war hungry, but I like her. She's kind of like a space pirate from what we see of her crew and her ship. Yeah, not much else to say. So let's get into this episode 6 of Stardust Memory in 3, 2, 1. It's loud. The Sea of Star. As I said, the question is, do they have spare parts? I don't think so for the Gundam. But since it's a Gundam and that Gundam there's like a mass-produced model, maybe there's general spare parts, that they can use. So yeah, this episode I'm expecting like the main character getting reprimanded in some way, but not extremely because they need him. Maybe it's gonna help him grow, He doesn't do anything that's stupid again. And definitely Nina and Ko, the main character relationship, will grow. That's what I'm expecting. Gundam is really not the biggest thing in France. When I try to look for DVD or Blu-ray of Gundam, there's very few. It's mostly like on Amazon I can find the Gunpla of Gundam, the Gundam you're supposed to build yourself, which I've never bought any, but yeah, I can't find any of the DVD that I want. It's a bit of a shame. Or if I can't find anything, it's extremely expensive. So yeah, the only Gundam DVD I have is actually the Blu-ray of Origin. Anyway. The Warrior of Von Braun. Okay. Misty. So it's a place. I guess he did shoot down a few of them and I actually repelled the attack in some way, but that doesn't change the fact. So now fully a weight-based situation where no support from the outside. They have to do this alone. It's a space base. No, it's a planet. I really like this outfit on her. Nice. Oh shit, nice. A bunch of cutie. So is this the place where the prototype was made? So they actually have what it takes to fix it? It doesn't seem like he is getting punished much by others, but he's definitely punishing himself. Yeah. Good idea to go away. I mean, it is fair to shit on him for that, you know. It's a case where rubbing salt in the wound is warranted. Still breaking shit. What a kid. When we started and he was in the military, you know, I definitely was expecting someone a bit more mature, but he's literally the same character as Amuro or Camille, as I said many times. The fact that he was already in the military really doesn't change much. Still breaking shit. don't think he can win against them. But maybe that's what he wants, to be beat up. Is he gonna be saved? I don't really feel bad for him, to be honest. Alright. Some cool looking dude. That's gonna help him overcome this. RX 78 too. In the past, are we finally getting some depths? Oh, I see. Romance. Some weird technology. Absolute unit. Alright. This guy looks even more old school than most of the characters in this show. Like, this guy looks like he's from Ashita no Joe. Oh, some girl. She's cute. Yeah, he reminds me of a character from Ashita no Joe. I can't remember his name, but yeah. Is it Sima? Is she yeah, I think it's Sima. Don't think it'll be that easy again to drop a colony. Actually, yesterday, after recording some, rewatched Operation British on YouTube, the dropping of the colony. La Tora, that's the name. Oh, I didn't know this. He's missing an arm. I don't know, I didn't notice that. Does he have a... That sounds familiar. Mobile armor. I think, yeah, I kind of remember something like that from the original. I think the white bears had one. I think so. Is he a veteran from the 1 Year War, maybe? Yeah, he just like it. Why are you so mad? Once again, it's causing trouble for others. And once again, remind me of the original Gundam. I guess it would become a spoiler if you haven't seen it. Well, actually, spoiling the original Gundam only makes sense if I'm relating to another Gundam series, because anyone who watched Gundam should have seen the original. It's the base of everything. So yeah, it reminds me of when when Amuro doesn't want to pilot anymore and it just goes away for a while. Oh, is she gonna tube Zion or some shit? No, okay. Fair enough. Reporting a deserter is like, fair enough. Kill. I couldn't read that. They're actually broadcasting that. Oh shit, was the in Zion, not in the Federation? I just automatically assumed it was like he fought on the side of the Federation, but no. I guess it could be from Zion. Must be pretty hard to type on key that there's nothing written on them. Yeah. I wonder if he was a character in one of the other shows. I'll need to look it up. How convenient is what I'd say. The way this guy found him, they're on opposite force. Fair. 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 Just absolute idiot attacking one odd man first, you know. The Zion Pride. I thought maybe this was leading to like something where he start to not just see Zion as like just pure evil enemy, you know, that there is real people in Zion that just have different idea than you, but it doesn't seem like it wanted to do that. It doesn't seem like he learned anything, to be honest. Once again, yeah, he didn't learn anything. He's still doing what he wants. So is he actually gonna help him finish it? I don't know. This is really dumb. Let's see his reasoning. If he was in a Gundam Thunderbolt, it would actually be a good thing that he lost his arm. I mean, this is retarded. Because it's basically giving some military strength to the enemy, which will likely result in more casualty from his side. Which is like dumb. The only thing I can get out of this is that when he starts something, he finishes it. But it's still pretty dumb. Oh yeah. So they're just letting him back, no punishment, no nothing. Like, whatever. What kind of shitty military is this? Alright. Well, this is a real shame, but I didn't like this episode. To me, this is like the worst episode of the show. And it's surprising because this is what I was waiting for since the beginning. Like, an episode without fighting, just a slow episode trying to get a bit deeper into the character, but it was pretty dumb. And that is one of the problems I've had with Gundam. Once again, coming back to the original and Zeta, is how. Let me try to describe it. So, Amuro and Kami, main character of original and Zeta, are originally like young kid, civilian, who just joined the conflict. And one thing that they have in common is how they're written, where they do the dumbest, like most nonsensical shit and make the most unlogical decision. And to an extent, you can put it on the fact that they're young, inexperienced, hot-headed, that kind of stuff. But it's in a really like extreme way, and that's one of the things I definitely didn't like about those two shows. I had a hard time dealing with those two main characters, and in some of the other shows I watched, it was much better. HMS Team, Thunderbolt, Origin. Yeah, it was much better. But yeah, in this one, seems like the main character is the same, close as Amuro and Kami. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's not bothering everyone, but yeah, it's really, yeah. So this was my least favorite episode by far. It wasn't total shit, we had some good setup. Let me try to find that soldier, if by chance he was in another show, another Gundam. Let's see. I wonder if he's actually gonna fight. I mean, with one arm, he shouldn't be able to. Lesnar Kelly. He was only in this show. I keep expecting like some character that were in the original, some shit during the 1 year war, but yeah. Mostly not. Anyway, yeah. That's about it for this one. I'm sure I'll pick up again the show. At this point, I would hope for less focus on the main character. But there's still maybe the chance that he gets better, or I hate him less as time goes on, we'll see. Anyway. I guess also there was my cat, I forgot to mention. If you've never seen it, I'm introducing him. Here he is, Misty. Yeah, there's also another one right there. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, see you next time.